Hi everybody, thank you to my new subscribers and to those of you that have watched. Now, my last Tudor watch video, over, 4,000 views. And it would have been great if every single one of you clicked to subscribe. The more subscribers, the better influence I have in getting other stuff as well from other sources. Now, so, we were out in a village, really lovely place. Past the jewellers, rather lovely watch, like the face on it, never seen anything before like it. And wifey went, "Oh, you don't need another watch, you've got this thing." And I went, "Well, yeah, I know, but look at it, it looks really amazing, I quite like that." She went, "You don't need it." So we walked down the road, and then she saw her favourite clothes shop, and she went, "Oh, I like that." And I went, "Yeah, but you don't need it, you've got one of those, but it's a different colour." She went, "Well, you know, I like it." So she went in and bought it. So therefore, while she went in and bought that, I went a couple of doors back and bought the watch. So, what do we have? I know it says Seiko, but don't worry about that. This I got because it was just crackingly amazing. Comes in a very nice velvet box. I'm just going to roll up my shirt sleeves here. Well, my jumper sleeves. And that lovely velvet box houses a limited edition Starlight. Now, those of you that have seen a Starlight will know what I'm about to show you, but it's really quite amazing. So these are limited edition. I'll just push this up. There we go. Look at that. Whoa. Now, this is the reason why I got it. So, inside the box, lovely flashy thing. They even let me keep that, which was quite nice, which is sometimes the store normally sort of keeps that and sends it back, and obviously we've got the Seiko Presage thing. Part of the Presage range. We'll just close that, because that's not what we want to watch. Pardon the pun. This is what we want to watch. Now, I'm going to try and get my lobe out, because I don't have the most brilliantest of zooms on this camera lens. So let's see if I can jury rig something. Right, you ready for this? Hopefully we can do this. Look at that. Right, so this watch dial looks like it is hand brushed. Let's see if I can remove this around. See that hand brushing on there? I'll see if we can jury rig something here. Hopefully we can. We may not have a bit. There you go. So hopefully you can see what I'm talking about in a big zoomed up way. It is just astonishing. So, don't know how they do it, but it is really quite amazing. Let's see if we can also zoom in on this. Probably a bit better if we do that. There we go. How about that for on the fly stuff? I just thought that was quite amazing. It looks like it's hand brushed, like an old painting. All the appliques, all the dial furniture is put on by hand. Don't know whether at this price range, these hour markers are actually hand polished and hand finished like they do on their Grand Seiko models. But it is just wonderful. Hardlex crystal. Not bad on anti-reflecting, if I'm honest with you. This does look absolutely cracking outside. I'll see if we can just ruin this video a little bit more by seeing if I can just jury rig this again. Get this clipped on. So we can see if we can push this up. There we go. Look at that, it's amazing, isn't it? So you'll notice on these hands, they are half polished and half satin finished. Something that you kind of also see on their Grand Seiko range. The Presage bit is printed on, along with the outer minute markers. And as you can see, this uses the 4R35 movement, which is actually not bad. It's not the best of movements, if I'm perfectly brutally honest with you. The Seiko logo is also applied, and very nicely it is too. But the best thing is that on this one, the actual minute markers are in fact perfectly aligned for a change. I have had some Seikos where they're not, oddly enough. Very, very easy to notice on some of their GMT models. But love the diamond shape on the balance. But other than that, it's absolutely cracking. Absolutely cracking. So, what do you have on the back of this? Well, let me just whiz this over and see what we can do for you on the back of it. So on the back of it, we have the 4R35 with the gold rotor on it. Very, very nice. How accurate is it? It's not chronometer status, but it's not generally meant to be, if I'm honest with you. Is it all right? Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's not too bad. This one is limited edition. It's number 260 out of 3,500. So there's only 3,500 of these made. And it's okay. It's not, you know, anything amazing behind there. No sort of clue to parry going on or anything. It's just fairly basic. But that's not what I got it for. I got it for this dial. It's amazing. And I quite like blue. Wife quite likes blue. She wants to use this, but she's not going to do, because there's no way on this planet going to let her. And it's got that S on the crown, which I do wish they'd do on their normal ranges, if I'm honest. So how wide is this? We are talking 40.2. We have a lug to lug of pretty near 20. Depth of this thing is 12 bang on, and lug to lug is 46.7. Rather nice. Now, how does this fit on the wrist? I shall do that now for you, because I've got about a 7 and a bit wrist. Now, whiz this on. Double deployment, clip it down and fold it through, and we'll zoom out. There you go, that's what it looks like down the arm. So it's not too bad. It will fit underneath a dress cuff. It won't fit underneath a tight one if you've got really tight dress cuffs. Now, a lot of people wonder why straps are like this way, or sometimes with the tongue over this way. Well, there's a reason for that. One, how do you know that you've got the strap around the right way with a Seiko? Well, the Seiko's here, then when you roll your hand over, Seiko should be written there. Then when you double deploy clasp here, it's actually quite nice. I do like that. It's basic, but it's okay. It's all right. At the end of the day, who's going to see your clasp? But here's the reason why it's nice to have the tongue facing towards you. When somebody then sees the watch, they then see that. Okay, some people have their watches where their tongue's like that, which I know. I mean, when you're sat on a desk, you don't want this clunking into you or anything. But when you're looking at it, it's designed to look smooth and uniform that way. Okay, that's the way it works. Beautiful. Now the case is very, very nicely made. Look at that. And this actually hasn't had too much of a bashing. For a used watch, whoever had this before really didn't use it that much, which is a shame. But to our benefit. How accurate is it? Within about 10 seconds a day at the moment. Same colour date wheel. Fairly similar to the colour over the side here. But other than that, not really very much to say other than that dial. And Seiko are very well known for their dials, particularly in their Grand Seikos. So there you go. One delightful limited edition Seiko Presage Starlight cocktail. So if you want to look at more, subscribe, click the bell icon, leave a comment below, and we'll see where we go on our little journey together. Catch you later. Have fun, enjoy.